Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nadia. I'm a Vedic Astrologer and Psychic Medium. So today we are going to talk about the upcoming update in regards to Venus Retrograde. Alright, so Venus is going retrograde between 22nd of June until 3rd of September between the sign of Leo and Cancer. As usual, I will divide my explanation into several parts and the timestamp will be in description box. And note that will be the first part of Venus Retrograde series, all right? Which in current video, I will talk about it briefly of what you can expect, how the things will be, and maybe as individual, you can take your own precaution, all right? And the second part, I will speak in details and about each zodiac sign, all right? Okay, so we're gonna have the first Venus retrograde of 2023. From the sign of Leo, we can see here Venus and Mars are together. Venus will go backward to the sign of Cancer. At the same time, which means at one point, Venus will be conjuncting Mercury and Sun, all right? There is one concept you need to understand when it comes to retrograde planets. Retrograde planets usually hold a heavy karmic agenda that need to be fulfilled in current period. People who are going to affect or feel Venus retrograde most probably will be going through Mahadasha, Antardasha, Priya Antardasha of Venus. People who have actually Venus in Leo and Cancer, people who have Venus getting activated, or actually their natal Venus itself is in Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, and Aries. All right? Doesn't mean it means like not everyone gonna feel it, but yet most of us must feeling it. All right? Especially if you are a Cancer person. That means if you have, for example, ascendant as a Cancer, moon as a Cancer, even though you're not going to any Venus activation, this shows a strong and heavy activation of Cancer in next period of time. All right. So when we have a planet moving backward, it means it will need to release or unlock, as we said, a certain karmic baggage that has to do or in regards to that particular planet placement. For example, you need to observe where is exactly Venus sitting in your chart. If it's activated, okay? If you're actually included in the group of people that gonna feel this, all right? You need to see where is Venus is sitting in your chart. So that Venus right now, instead of it's getting activated 80%, 90%, now for sure you're gonna feel it 120%. And because it's retrograding to Cancer, Cancer is about our emotion, right? Our emotion, comfort zone, our feelings, home, family, etc. But mainly we're going to focus on term of comfort zone. It shows that perhaps your needs, requirement, and desire in relate to relationship will change. It means your comfort zone in regards to relationship between you and your spouse, between you and your partner, or even what type of person you are looking for right now, it will start to change. There is a strong trigger in the sign of Cancer. So that's mean the main pillar here, the people who are gonna feel it heavily, yeah, Leo and Cancer, but heavily is the Cancer people, right? How we gonna navigate this energy? So if we see here that Venus is actually a water element, all right? Venus is a water element, is a Jala Tattva Graha, all right? And then it's going back to Jala sign, which is water element, which is Cancer, all right? So Venus actually, it does feel comfortable in Cancer sign. It does feel comfortable, but because it's moving retrograde, because it has some sort of agenda here going on, it shows that Venus may not feel the greatest during this period, because as if like I am if you can imagine with me here, Venus is in the fire. Okay, Venus right now is in the fire, playing with the fire, being very active, outgoing, yo, let's go do this, do that, summer kind of energy. All right. And then now something just pushing Venus back. There is like kind of like a shock here. Venus gonna feel. It's something gonna push it back. And then we'll go to Gandanta, right? Gandanta is the point where any planet situated there will feel lost, disoriented, and chaotic, right? It will get backward to the water. So that's mean as if the fire of Venus will be nullified, all right? The fire of Venus will be pretty much like burned, like I'm actually burning right now, but now suddenly I just like being dipped in the water. So for sure there is like energies like a shock. What's going on here? Or what's happening? So that's mean most of us as a collective, we're gonna feel or realize or we start to open our eyes into certain things or situation. All right. And especially it has to do with relationship and partnership. Regardless, if it's suddenly you will know something about your spouse or about your business partner, or maybe you will know something about something has to do at home, that it's just giving you a shock. All right. Venus here is pretty much like a shock. It just transitions from element to element, and as if right now I'm just really do not know whether I am in heat or I'm in water. Can you imagine it with me? I mean, literally the easiest way how you can understand and learn Jyotish is just to imagine the element and how the planet will start to feel about it. Like imagine yourself in the placement of Venus, how you're gonna feel. Okay, so this is like kind of like a shock, like okay, I was in the water, I was in the fire, now suddenly I'm in the water. So like, okay, I need to suddenly try to swim around, right? Go around. There is that shock kind of energy. It means like as if you're, how can I say, the way how you deal with the environment, the way how you see things in front of you will start to change, aka the way how you're gonna see your relationship, the way how you're gonna see your partner. Now, as if like his flaws or her flaws start to show up to you in different way that may be not acceptable anymore. That's mean also the dynamic of the relationship that you have right now may not really acceptable anymore. I need to change it. Another issue that we have here that Ketu is still in Libra, right? So Ketu and Libra agenda here is still going on. Ketu is about things has to do with cutting things, all right? Ending things. I just want to just like detach from this thing. Although Rahu Ketu element, it's just kind of like nullified, I can start to see the theme of Virgo and Pisces because they are moving, right? Around late October, I believe. We start to seeing it, but yet, hey, the fact that Ketu is still in Libra, it's still in Libra. We cannot deny it, which means that this is the last kind of hit of karmic cycle related to relationship, partnership will occur during this time. That means this axis right now will start to get active again. If you are actually having a strong Aries and Libra axis, and you have actually planets sitting there, and they are active right now, which means, okay, when I say active here means that by Mahadasha, Antardasha, and Piyantardasha, this means you might feel Venus retrograde, even though you have nothing to do with Venus. Okay, so that means there will be again like that hit in our head. Okay, this is what I want, this is what I need. It's that Aries energy. This is what I want, this is what I need, and this is what I have to do, and this is not I supposed to do. Because right now my comfort zone is getting triggered. I have to do something about it. Like it's just like the natural reaction of us, right? We need to protect something. Now our Cancer, all of us actually, our Cancer energy, it's pretty much provoked. This is pretty much a provoke. So what you're gonna do when you are getting provoked here? Of course, I need to protect it, right? Obviously. Cancer is the house or the sign which you can say the most sensitive. You should not really tap into the Cancer energy of the person. So which means that if you want to know their comfort zone, their strength point, all right, that they cannot really give up on, that they cannot really how can I say, give up or let go on. Look at their Cancer. Where is their Cancer house? Okay, this is, I know that this is might sound like a bit I don't know, like a bad kind of information, but I mean, if you really want to know the cycle of the person to like hit him or hit her in the way how it just feels like can be very much triggered, you look at the karaka or where is Cancer sign is situated in their chart, in which house is it. So that particular house will act as the main pillar of their comfort zone or their strength and weak point. So once you poke and provoke that house, the person will get and can get pretty much chaotic. Okay? So this is one thing we can see here. A second thing, what we can see, that Venus will conjunct Mercury for a while, right? So although like, okay, Venus is just retrograding and just like there is like a shock, right? Shocking energy for Venus right now. I'm unable to kind of orient myself and just like kind of swim suddenly from the heat and whatnot. So Mercury here can give some sort of help for Venus. That's mean Venus here will try to communicate, right? So Venus here will try to communicate and ask for help and ask for guidance and seek some support here, which means if you are feeling that the Cancer house being provoked or being disoriented, or you start to see things you didn't see it in this way before, or you start to realize things that you never realized it in such way before, Mercury here will allow you to communicate before you just come and destroy everything, which is Ketu, right? So Mercury here will come and try to save the situation. Yet, Mercury and Venus, they might meet each other actually in the Gandanta. So because Mercury in 23rd of July, it will be already in 27 Cancer, 27 degree of Cancer. So that's mean actually they might meet in Leo sign, not in Cancer sign. My apologies on that. So they will meet in Leo sign, which means again that Venus will try to fix things, right? Try to fix things. Okay, let's just communicate because this thing, I really don't like it. Okay, let us talk about it. Let us just discuss, get into agreement, do something. So at least like these Ketu can stay away and just do not really cut an end and just like destroy the thing, right? But if the native or the person that you're trying to communicate, that you're trying to connect, or you are trying to fix the situation with does not respond, then Ketu here will come into the play. So that's mean Venus on that time has no choice only to just burn and cut off the connection, relationship, whatever that thing which feels for her or for him being provoked, right? I mean, here, Venus here will start to take an action, okay? If Mercury does not help, if communication does not help, if trying to discuss and creating or getting into the certain terms does not work, all right? So this is pretty much very interesting period. I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? Because right now it's moving retrograde on 23rd of July, and then it will move, I mean, moving forward again, sorry, on 3rd of September. That's mean only few days away from Ketu and Rahu changing the sign to Virgo and Pisces. Wait, changing the sign to Virgo and Pisces. This is a strong indication that we are kind of in the period where we cleaning and paying whatever that karma we have to pay in Aries and Libra, or we are actually paying. It's not cleaning, it's paying, which means if we didn't actually behave good, if we really actually destroyed the things the way it's not supposed to be destroyed, or we did things the way how it's not supposed to be done like that, when we have Rahu Ketu in Aries Libra, which means since March 2022, right? We didn't act correctly, we didn't behave correctly, we went for it impulsively, we started to act and behave as Rahu, we forgetting, hey, there is a Ketu here, trying to find a balance in the relationship, right? Ketu here in Libra. Ketu is a guru kind of energy. It's trying to sit down and try to compromise, communicate, and creating like a setup, right? We sit together, we talk, and just creating that bondage here. Libra. Ketu is not destructive unless that you're unable to respect that Ketu that's sitting there, that it will destroy you. That means it will cut you off. So this can be considered as the last shot of karma, payback, receiving whatever you're supposed to receive from Rahu Ketu in Aries Libra. Okay, this is extremely very interesting energy going on here. Yeah, so all of us, we need to be careful, I guess. Again, the most people that going to feel this for sure, people who have a strong combination in Cancer. I mean, God bless Cancer people. If they have it like as ascendant, moon, or even like they have planets actually sitting there, which is activated, Cancer people will be feeling it very heavily on them. All right. People who have strong also combination in Capricorn and it's active, they will feel it. People who have Libra combination and it's activated, they will feel it. Also, Leo will play kind of like a strong and vital role here, but mainly these four pillars. All right, they will feel it pretty much strongly. Not necessarily to be in bad way though. Some people will receive some blessing from Venus. If you act and behave really well and according to whatever that Rahu Ketu trying to teach you in the last period, then Venus here might bless you with wonderful and beautiful things like financial abundance, that maybe relationship, right? Maybe that new partnership will come up during this time. Some people will experience these things actually. They will have a new relationship, they will get a new partnership, they will kind of like reconcile even with their partners, right? Again, it depends on how do you actually behave in last 1 year and a half from now. Okay. Anyway, I will speak for each zodiac sign in deeper way, I believe this weekend, and I will upload it. So that's it for today. I hope you kind of can relate to whatever I'm saying right now and try to take your precaution, all right? Because this is a very intense energy. Wishing you all the best. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your time and see you soon. Bye.